Luxury prisons for the rich. In America. Get me the Michael Jackson stuff. Can cops force you to do a lie detector test? How to permanently delete information from an iPhone remotely? Can deleted text messages be retrieved? Will life insurance still pay serious damage control? For the rich in America. Get me that Michael Jackson stuff. I will never quit. I'll give one heck of a fight. I'm ready to prove my innocence.
How's it going, everybody? Get me that Michael Jackson stuff. It is closing argument day, and I believe the jury is out, and they may have ordered some food, and I think there is a lawyer on the jury because someone on the jury asked for a stipulated instruction. Does that sound like it's come from a layperson? If there is a lawyer on the jury, someone with some legal background, I think that we're going to have a bit of a long deliberation. Maybe. There is. Gigi said there was on her chat today. Woo! Very interesting. Very interesting. And I can't wait to see what Gigi says about the jury. Yeah, I know Lauren is there. She says some things about the jury too, but it's not much. It's pretty much, oh, they're so attentive and respectful. And we'll see what she says shortly. But yeah, she's not exactly very insightful, Lauren. Lauren's just sitting there like, look at me. I got into the media row. And then she's got this look with this, like her lips, they go like this. She can't close them properly. And she's wearing a jumper that looks like she walked through a field of daisies and they all got stuck to her. I'll bring Dali in quickly because I would like to actually chat with him rather than have him sit down there and look sad and forlorn. Oh, hello, what's the matter? Are you upset because you didn't get to see Grey Bay in court?
Yes.
Look, she's outside catching strays.
Yeah, I think Mo from Mo in the Deep End said Lauren looked like she skinned a bath mat today.
Skinned a bath mat? That's
and
actually feeling good.
Oh, I forgot to send it. I clipped it. I forgot to send it to you, but I laughed so hard when she said that. Like, what the hell?
I think as long as Grayson's on her leash, everything's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
As long as she's on her leash and she's spayed or neutered.
Mm-hmm. Hey Denise and Chad, how you going, mate? Oh, I heard this just now. Poor Nate got stuck on the media room. He seems more pressed than Lauren. Well, I mean, okay, so I heard a rumor that Lauren organized something in order to be recognized as real media back in summer. What's your summer? Around when all the crap went down, like around when she called the cops and all that shit
That
happened.
would be fall.
Okay, so June.
Oh, okay. Oh,
June. She called the cops.
oh yeah. I was
Henderson.
thinking the 9 hour spurg out. No, you're right. Okay.
Yes, I see.
I'll clip that.
I even know your
Oh, shut up.
I can't believe it that I got that right and you got that wrong. See, I know your
No, I
time
was
zone's
thinking you
better.
meant
I know your
August.
season's better. Jesus Christ. Timeline. Nate should have been sitting there where Lauren was. Oh, of course. But this is just one of those things with her. This is like a badge of honor for her. She's sitting there like, look at me.
Now, I do think Grayson may have been inside actually in one of her TSA approved pet carriers under the seat, but I have not confirmed that yet.
We didn't hear her growl.
That is true.
Yeah, and those microphones, they pick up a lot.
That's true. And we didn't hear anybody tinkling. So
that's true also. Lauren on the media row, not on her laptop or taking notes, just sitting there like a child.
Yes. And the judge got really snippy at what's her name? Like, please pay attention. Lauren's just like, woman, it's just got spicy. Pay attention. I'm more alert at trials than you. And I love that Sky actually went to the closing. Like,
yes,
really, girl, you couldn't, take one for the team. You're already there. You can do the closing.
Please,
Sky,
just get up and take over. Please.
You're already there. You know the case. You've already been paid.
Lady, please, please put for the Constitution.
But of course, and yeah, it wasn't what's her name that did the closing. Oh no.
I really thought Catherine was going to do it. She has been taking over for the last 4 or 5 days. I can do it. It's all mine. This is mine.
Oh,
and what's happened to Ramos? He's really been put in his little high chair over there, hasn't he? Goodness me, it's a shame. I like Ramos. Ramos is the best lawyer, I think, in the room. And he's just been sort of emasculated. He's over there. I really hope Sky goes on surviving the Survivor again. Yeah, she was good on there, wasn't she? To give her insight once the verdict is read. Yeah, me too. She's done a couple of interviews, but of course she's had to stay quite tight-lipped about this case. But she does seem to be incredibly intelligent, and I'd love to see her on another trial at some point in time. I was really bummed when she stepped out of this one. I heard Paper Plate sat in the hall. Paper Plate. She was not allowed in the courtroom. She's not media. Suffer, Grey Babe.
I mean, it didn't stop her in Delphi or, Phoenix. She ended up taking 2 seats there. I mean, Lauren and her.
HCC is going to brag about Warren being in court today. Oh, of course. She didn't need to take any notes or anything. She already knows this case. She knows everything about it. She doesn't need to take any notes. It's fine. Grayson's outside watching the live stream, taking the notes for her, you see. So everything's
be like that.
Yeah. That was actually a hideous Daisy sweater. We've seen it before, that one.
Have we?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it's
okay.
part of the capsule collection.
I thought that was something she got from the clothing place.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is? Okay.
It is, but she's worn it before. Yeah.
So wait, she wore it, then Grey Bay wore it, then she wore it again?
Probably.
I hope they washed it.
that they like to smell each other. Yeah. Yeah, no, Lauren is media now. We don't know how that happened. We don't know how she managed to be official media, but she is media now. She must be. There's no other way she can get on that front row without being recognized as media. So she did. Somehow she got to be media. Yeah.
She could have incorporated Hidden True Crime as a media organization or something and made it look more official than it technically is.
Not sure. Well, we know she's not really media, but somehow she's convinced somebody that she is, because you don't get one of those armbands. She worked the system. Yeah, exactly. So official media fraudster. Yeah, she scammed
Or she
away.
bought it from someone.
Don't know. I'd love to know. In fact, is there some official pathway we can find out how this happened, or maybe unofficial pathway we can find out how this happened?
It would have been funny if she tried to buy the armband, and it turned out like DUI guy at the Amber Heard trial and got screwed out of $5,000 and couldn't get into court.
Okay, I don't know this story, but maybe we'll do this on another day.
Okay.
All right, let's get into it. So what we're going to do is, because it's quite a lot that's happened, and we, us with stamina and him falling asleep, we're going to do some of the sort of highlights of the closing arguments. I'm sure you guys have watched it, and there's plenty of ways to watch it in full. Plus, goddamn, Bloodworth especially talks slowly and forever. So we're going to watch some of the highlights, and then we're going to watch Lauren's Lunch Live because she's hilarious. And then, we're also going to watch some of the arguments that happened in between, because they're also kind of funny and there's some moments in there. And then we're going to watch some of the defense closing argument and rebuttal, because they're much shorter. And we'll try and skip through them a little bit, but because they're live, I haven't been able to timestamp them. So it's a bit trickier. Yeah, I know. Hey, Moments, how's it going? And Amanda Liv's mum, how are you, mate? ATS, you're awesome.
Yes.
Good to see you. Why does the DIY guy seem like a tragic character? He's not. He's doing just fine. He's
dating Chandler.
Yeah, he's dating Chandler. Actually, they're getting married, aren't they? Aren't they married or getting married? Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Hey, Mindy.
Is Mindy here?
Mindy's here.
Oh, Mindy. Hey, Mindy in the house. How you going, babe? Love to see you. Mindy. Love Mindy. My Mindy.
I hope Gigi didn't get sucked in by Warren.
What's going on? What's my thing?
Not sure if I can say. I've heard rumors that it was not. There was no friendly feelings between them, but I cannot confirm one way or the other.
Oh, you think they were hugging and saying, "Hey, haven't seen you for ages, babe. Good to see ya."
Apparently, there was some glaring on Warren's part.
Like, that head on a platter thing? That was nothing. Oh, it's fine. Hugs. No, I don't think so. I don't think they're making up anytime soon.
So sad.
Head on a platter thing.
Oh, they ran into each other at the gas station. Oh, that's
The stink eye. I would think it would
go
be
into court and they
bodacious side eye.
Oh, no bailiffs around. Oh, Lauren just has her attack Grayson.
Her attack Grayson. I'm feeling threatened. Totally threatened. She's gonna get my head on a platter. She's gonna burn this shit down. All right. At the lunch break. Oh wow. I would love to get CCTV of that. Is there any way? Like, what we could do is we could go to the service station or whatever you guys call it, gas station. We go, please, could you hand over the moment, like that timestamp when those two ladies or three ladies, because what's attack Grayson would have been there.
2.5.
Please. Could you just show us that? We could break it down. Please. Can we have it?
I was getting petrol.
I was getting petrol instead of dinner.
I feel threatened.
It's a 7-Eleven. And what are you doing coming up to me in the 7-Eleven? That would be so great. I wonder if she videoed it. Like. All right, let's go.
Buying a cabin in the Uintas with his father for the family. Every shred of evidence in this case proves that Eric did not commit suicide.
It's really low.
This wasn't an accidental overdose.
Oh shit. Okay, well,
Eric
say what I'll
Richins
do.
did.
I'll go over to here. Is that better? Is that better?
Drugs. Set aside THC gummies.
Does that sound better?
Kouri Richins said no, never. To Deputy
Let me know,
Wynn,
Chad.
paramedic offered.
Chat, tell us, is that better sound?
These are
No.
people that it would have made sense to tell.
Why?
You have a booster you can throw on?
Yeah, I've got a booster. Let's try this. Let's try this. All right, let's go.
He used illicit drugs too, in the moment, as paramedic offered, trying to save Eric's life. But no, she was honest. Nope, never. Same thing with Dr. Ulmer, as they're reviewing the toxicology and trying to explain the fentanyl. Right? Dr. Ulmer's like, well, there's this fentanyl, really can't explain it. Did he do illicit drugs? No,
No.
never.
Huh?
It was much louder.
Grossman.
Is it too loud?
Yeah, just
She's
turn
honest
what
with
you did
anybody.
down a
She's
little
honest with Grossman.
bit. Good.
No, Eric did not use drugs.
Maybe a hair more.
Her best friend, another person she's honest with. Nope. Life insurance company? No. Chief medical examiner?
Is it better?
No.
Okay.
And every bit of evidence that came into this case, everyone who testified and knew Eric well, his friends, his family,
David's here.
no, Eric didn't use illicit drugs. Not even prescription drugs.
Okay, so the reason I wanted to show this bit is because this is actually the one part of it that is causing me to stop and go, okay, I actually couldn't convict her. I actually couldn't convict her because they had an opportunity to test his body for prior use of opiates, and if they'd just done that, for me, that's it. That's all they had to do, right? All they had to do, hair follicle test,
Yeah.
have a good look at his liver, and come back and just go, look, there really was no evidence of any prior use of these kinds of drugs, then that would have been it for me. Done. But they just keep saying, oh, there's no evidence of it because all these people said so. Well, you could have actually proven it, but you didn't. And so that for me is that's a real reasonable doubt right there. It's a really concrete reasonable doubt, and that is that's their fault.
Yeah.
That's the state's fault.
And
it's all the state's fault.
Cops know they have to do this stuff because they know a defense attorney is going to get up there and say, well, they didn't do this, but they didn't do that. You know, they did it this way, that, me, and nitpick all these details. Well, you should know by now that they're going to do that, and you should be covering your ass as best you can.
Yeah. So a hair follicle test is a pretty standard thing to do if that's what you're looking for. If you're looking for use of opioids, drug use over time, you do it. I mean, look at Nick Recator. His daughter was found with traces of cocaine.
Okay.
Yes,
In the hair.
9-year-old in her hair, and that showed that she had exposure to cocaine in that household somehow.
At
right?
some point,
And
yeah.
at some point because of a hair follicle test, because they were looking for that. The police were looking for that. So was the ME just not told to look for that? I don't get it.
Probably.
Why not just why?
It would have
Why
cost
not
money.
just do that? Okay. So for me, that's just a real failure on behalf of the state. And I personally, as a juror, couldn't get past that particular one. So all these people saying, "Oh, there's no evidence of it, we don't know of it," etc. That's just people saying that they don't know. And I've known lots of people who are hiding.
Is it really?
It's a requirement for insurance companies before they pay out a claim. Yeah, well, okay, I don't know about that. But yeah, I have a real problem with this part of it, that him saying factually there's no evidence when you're the one who didn't get evidence. And I love this chat and all the different discussion, Paula.
Your Honor, this might be a good place to take a break.
Let's do it. Folks, one moment, just a friendly reminder.
Okay.
Don't talk about the case.
Right. So I did put it there because I wanted to, as I said, flick through and find interesting parts of this. So 2 aggravators. Now, I've been looking at this aggravated murder charge, and yes, there's 2 aggravators that they are choosing to pursue in this case. It's not just murder, it's aggravated murder. And the 2 aggravators are, one is pecuniary gain and the other one is the poisoning aspect. And later on in the day, after the first appearance by the state, there is some arguments by the defense about the way the poisoning aspect of it, the poisoning aggravator, was explained to the jury, and that's why I want to show this particular part here.
Murder charge.
And I'm annoyed. Why can't I just play it without the sound being decent? So it's at 224. So therefore, I'll just go to 224 over here. $224.
So the closing up until now has been the murder charge. That is straight murder. The state, of course, has charged aggravated murder. So now we'll talk
about to say that.
Aggravators. The why aggravator, money motive, and the how aggravator, administering any substance in a lethal amount.
Okay, so what got argued later by Catherine Nestor to the judge is that it's not any substance, it has to be fentanyl. And that's not actually right, as per the wording in the Utah Code. In the Utah Code, it has to be a, I can show you. Sorry, now our faces are in front of it. Intentionally or knowingly causes the death of another individual under any of the following circumstances. And then if we go down to the part that is important to this, we've got actor committed homicide for pecuniary gain. That's one that is being used in this case. But then we've got attempted aggravated murder under this section. Where's the part about poisoning? There it is. The actor committed homicide by means of the administration of a poison or any lethal substance or any substance administered in a lethal amount, dosage, or quantity. So whilst, yes, it is any, it has to be a lethal substance. So knowingly and or intentionally, a lethal substance. So not any, like it's like anything at all. It has to be a lethal substance, and that she has to know it, or it has to be intentional, or both. So it's a bit misleading to say it's just anything. Now, here's the problem. In this case, he died of fentanyl. So it needs to be fentanyl. And I think that's where Catherine Nestor was going in her arguments later.
Do you agree?
Are they still deliberating? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
and they're getting
keeping an eye out.
dinner.
They're getting dinner. So if there's any movement over there, we're going live straight over to the courthouse.
We'll do it live.
We're going live over there.
Harrington's testimony. And when she began her forensic accounting analysis, this drew her attention. The number of overdraft and non-sufficient funds transactions beginning in April. That jumped from 1 in September to 37 in October, beginning in October. That jumped from 1 in September to 37 in October to 77 in December. And Brooke Carrington's analysis was the beginning of the downward financial death spiral. Then Ms. Carrington analyzed the overall debt, and it showed a growing debt picture nearing $8 million in debt when Kouri Richins closed on the Midway Mansion. All the while,
$8 million.
she's not paying it off. She's barely sending her creditors any money. And it's never an increasing amount of money. It's flat.
You're right. The DA is so hard to listen to. I'm going to speed him up. He's like slower than, like, no offense to Felicia in chat, but usually the South Carolinians, I have to speed them up to 1.5. This guy, I'm going to speed him up to 1.5. See how we go.
Did she do the classic? She had to like send her creditors $100,000, and she forgets to put 2 zeros on the end. So here you go. Oh, $1,000. Whoopsie.
whoopsie.
I'll go ahead and get that corrected. I think some guy tried to buy a hockey team in the 90s and like got forged a bunch of bank stuff, and he almost got it, except his last one. And he did that trick.
Yeah, no offense, Felicia. Love you, mate. But you're
I do declare.
I do declare. The South Carolinians do tend to speak kind of slow.
And they do declare. I get told I talk too fast. Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah. You probably do.
Yeah.
You speak really normal speed. Good deal. I may
You
try
take
on
your
Wednesday as well, depending on what happens. Are you? Oh, you're right nearby, aren't you, Mindy?
Yeah, she said she was going to go down there until
I'd love to see you in the courtroom. Hey, Mindy. And you should catch up with Christina too. I think she wants to say hi to you.
The payday loans particularly show distress to Ms. Carrington. This isn't a traditional mortgage. This isn't even hard money lending. This is, give me money today, I'll give you money when you get paid. And
So I find this so interesting. So he's going, this isn't even hard money lending. And he says it so factually. And then,
does he know
do you remember the defense was referring to this as hard money lenders, and his own expert agreed they were hard money lenders.
Yeah.
Right. So I find it always interesting when we get to closing arguments, both sides can start speaking like what you heard before doesn't really even matter. This is fact. So
they did kind of seem to make up their own evidence.
Who?
No, I mean just both of them. They kind of just went with what they wanted the evidence to show instead of what it really was.
And that happens.
Yeah.
Right? That happens in closing arguments. And I can't really fault either side for doing that. That this is their time to go, well, this is what you heard. And I guess it's kind of gaslighting in a way, because it's
no, it is gaslighting, but
well, yeah, I guess. This is what you heard. This is not hard money lenders. Well, your own expert said or agreed that they're hard money lenders. Yeah. Your own expert agreed they were hard money lenders. But he's saying now they weren't hard money lenders. Does it make any difference? Was she still in a lot of debt? Yeah, probably. But that's what happens in closing arguments. She was also using payday lenders, which are different. Old line red, I want to ask you whilst you're in chat, do you think they proved any of the secondary charges, especially the fraud and the attempted murder? Because I think both the fraud and the attempted murder were very weak on those ones.
Extraordinary.
Everybody else do, but
Interest rate.
especially old line red. But everyone, please let me know what you think.
And when Brooke Carrington solved this, she sees the line here go flat. Payday lenders would no longer lend to Kouri Richins.
Oh, sorry, I cut out. So, old line red. I wanted to ask you, do you think that they proved or went anywhere to proving the fraud charges and the attempted murder charge? Yeah, and I'm not even going near the
Sandwich.
insurance fraud? Oh, no. The insurance fraud, because hang on, yeah, insurance fraud. That's a trickier one, and especially not going to go near the murder charge because that's really the only one they focused on big time. But the fraud and the attempted murder, I feel like they didn't even really bother that hard on those. Like
No,
the
the attempted
fraud,
murder was kind of weak.
the attempted murder was very weak, but the fraud, they had someone come in and go that Eric probably didn't sign that, and he didn't say anything about whether he thought Kouri signed it. So I did want to jump forward a little bit here. Hang on.
She was barely paying them off. You heard Brooke Carrington testify about the mental accounting of Kouri Richins, $2 million in the hole. When she finished her projects, of money that Brooke could trace to expenses, she could only trace about half of it to expenses because Kouri Richins did not conduct normal accounting. Kouri Richins lost $469,000 on her home flips. But recall that Brooke Carrington testifies there's this other pot out there of $400,000 that I know she lost. I just can't trace it to a particular project. When you add those up, it's nearly $900,000 loss in flipping homes alone. Recall that Brooke Carrington said that does not count the foreclosures. While deliberating, you'll have this and the Midway Mansion. Times C&E 2020 desperate to apply that as a down payment to a mortgage on her house where she lived.
This was bad character evidence. This one here, like this is a bad fact. This whole thing with this lady Chelsea Barney. I think everyone felt really, really sorry for Chelsea Barney.
Being a manager at Soldier Hollow Grill.
I don't know what Soldier Hollow Grill is. but Kouri obviously really screwed this lady over. And it goes to show that she's willing to do this sort of thing with money and to a friend. So
did you look her in the eyes?
Did you look her in the eyes and did you lie to her? Yeah, it has that kind of feel to it. It's a very Murdoch kind of witness, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this really hurts Kouri, this witness. There's got to be more to the Chelsea Barney story. It doesn't make sense. Maybe, yeah, maybe. So Online Red says, I think the insurance fraud, yes. The attempted murder, no. I could not give them a guilty in that. Yeah, I mean, I find the attempted murder charge to almost be a bad faith charge to take to court. Like it's so weak. I can't even get my head around them charging that. And it's like Laurie Heller said when she came on a little while ago. It's almost like they had it there as a bargaining chip, and it never got bargained away, so they kind of had to go with it. Yeah. Hello from Utah. Hello, Utah people in the house. Just James, how's it going?
Hey.
Erfla, I was thinking guilty, but I don't think they proved their case on anything more than the fraud. Interesting. So yeah, Ellen Red said a minute ago she thought the fraud was proven. Yeah. Hello, new member Haley Wood. Nice to have you in the
Hey.
house. Nice to have you in
Welcome.
the house. Welcome. Yeah. If one has POA, one signs their name, not the person they have power of attorney for.
Oh, that's true.
No, that's true. That's true. It's just the question is, did she did they even prove beyond a reasonable doubt that she signed his name? I don't even know if they did. So, I mean, it's beyond a reasonable doubt. It's not probably. Not probably. Chelsea's testimony was heartbreaking. We've
Really?
probably all been betrayed by a friend to some
Really?
extent. What? That's what I'm talking. I'm talking.
I was on the screen for like 20 seconds. I was waiting for you to react.
Shit. Okay, moving on. Let's
Oh,
go.
that's not good. That's not good, Kouri.
That's not good. That's not good, chat. That's not good.
Oh.
Well, it might be good depending. Let's go. Let's go. Quick. Oh, hang on. Is it right now or
Mm.
is it right now?
Verdict clock's still going.
Are they doing it right now?
No. It's just
Fuck. Shit, man.
well, we'll go to it if it goes live. You said it'll be 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay, maybe we'll stop watching this and we'll watch Lauren's Lunch Live
Okay.
while we wait and make fun of no, just not make fun of, critique it.
Exactly. Constructive criticism.
Constructive criticism, shall we? Wow. I'm going to go ahead and guess it's not good, so I think it's not guilty. How could they even fill in the forms that fast? I am legit questioning how quickly they could fill in those forms. There are 5 charges there.
The day could be going better for the defense.
Holy crap-a-moly. No.
I'm beginning to think the defense's strategy of having a lawyer on the jury may not have been the best idea.
No. Oh, well, at least we get to stop,
What the
talking legal
Fuck
strategy
is
and
that
just
face?
look at that.
Girl, you're not a 15-year-old girl making a face, sweetie. You're a grown woman.
Are we sure this is a verdict or are they just coming back to ask a question? I don't fucking know. I mean, who knows?
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time they mistook a verdict for something else.
I'm scared. Hey, hang on a minute. I didn't notice that jumper had the ring pull on it, just like all of the jumpers that.
It'll be read at 6:20.
Okay, perfect timing. We can watch this. And we can. Do we have her chat? Yeah, we can watch her chat as well. How fun. I'll change where your comments are on the stage. Can I do
Is
that?
Grayson next to her in her car seat?
Probably.
2 bars here.
Okay. The reason I want to talk about the ring pull thing is I think that company that's sponsoring them makes the stupid Daisy jumper, but it also makes the stuff that John is wearing because they've all got the dumb ring pull zipper.
Oh. Yeah, the little foreskin zipper.
That thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks very much like, a certain thing.
All right, let's go.
Someone needs to circumcise her.
So, fingers crossed.
What's
Hello,
her
hello,
nails?
everybody. Am I live? Am I live?
Quickly got her
We're finding out if I'm
back 5 seconds.
Go back 5 seconds.
Yeah,
Why?
maybe to the beginning. I want to see her ring finger.
Her ring finger.
Yeah.
Would that be a ring finger? I wonder what the hell's on her nails. Looks like she's been like digging into something.
So,
Pause.
fingers crossed.
Is her
Oh.
ring to the side?
Why? Yes,
Do you think she hurriedly put her ring on for this video?
maybe, but like rings fall to the side. I think she's lost weight since the rings went on her finger.
Hmm.
Yeah, that happens. Oh God, look at that face.
Hello, everybody. Am I live? Am I live? We're finding
Lord.
out if I'm really live. I
You
was
do that a
frozen for
lot,
half the time
Lauren.
I was on. I could see. Anyway, I'm live from the Kouri Richins trial, the closing statements. And yeah, wow.
Wow.
Who's watching with us over on the Hidden True Crime live feed? Yes, I am media today. Very grateful to be media today. There was a high demand, but I was able to get in. And then get this. Hey, everyone. So, hey everyone, I saw a lot of you in the live feed. I tell you, we'll talk about what's going on in there because I am watching everything. I finally have that front row media seat. I can see all of the jurors. I'm right behind Kouri
I passed.
and the defense table. It's fascinating. A little bit too about how this came to be. We requested media. We got in. The demand was very, very high. I thought, great. We come down or come up, I guess I should say. And yesterday, by the way, I spent all day sick in my hotel room, like fingers crossed. I was so afraid I wasn't going to make it. I'm here and I'm so grateful because what I'm able to see in this courtroom today is fascinating. And I just have to relay this first off, the jurors. They are so incredibly attentive and they are listening and learning and paying attention. Not a lot of note taking from the jurors. Right now, by the way, just the prosecution has done their closing statements.
What's going on?
Courtroom is
Whip
full.
it out.
No public allowed today. Only media.
Only us.
Only media.
No peasants allowed.
No, only me.
None of that rabble.
No.
Even Grayson wasn't special enough to.
Not even Grayson. No.
Only us elites.
Because I was on the real news.
That stupid Gigi.
Yeah, I don't know how Gigi got in, to be honest. Really, I don't know who she sweet talked because she was never on the real news like me.
No.
Yeah.
Like long crime is real news. Grody.
Fuck that law and crime buying out court TV. Where?
And then there was a media room as well. And so just the prosecution is.
And there was a media room for those secondary media people that aren't as good as me. Like, you know, some people out of, I don't know, Eastern Idaho. I'm just saying. They might not be as good as me.
Gone. So the jurors listening intently, a lot of furrowed brows on the jurors, especially the male jurors. And the moments where I really
constipation, sweetie.
Furrowed brows usually mean you're guilty or something.
Yeah.
You know, like bushy eyebrows and stuff. But male jurors, you can't trust them.
Noticed that the jurors sort of were really taking it in was the 911 call. So when Bloodworth sort of set the stage for the 911 call, kind of saying things like Kouri dehumanized Eric and referred to his body as it, and Kouri was more concerned about her alibi, about how she was in Ashton's bedroom and with her son than explaining to the 911 operator what she should do to save her husband's life. I think those things sort of affected the jurors because as they listened to the 911 call, they were really, really listening. I do think Bloodworth
she has a hairball.
did a really excellent job so far. I want to know what all of you think.
She did really excellent. He did a really excellent Bob. Is that what he said? She said? Did she say Bob? Let's just go back. I'm like, oh no, there's no closed captions on this. What's going on with closed captions these days? They just don't.
Really listening. I do think Bloodworth did a really excellent job so far. I want to know what all of you think.
Of course you do.
But
yeah, look, he's awesome, and I'm just gonna say I find him really sexy, and I'm hoping that he might spend some time with me later privately, or maybe with me and Grey Bay, and we'll get the girls out.
I think that Bloodworth really drove home the evidence. And all of us talk about how this is a circumstantial case, right? This is circumstantial evidence. In other words, the judge sort of explained that to the jury before closing arguments even started, that look, if you look outside and it's raining and someone says it's raining, that's evidence. If you walk outside and it's wet and everybody's putting away umbrellas, that's wet? Circumstantial evidence. You don't see the rain. No one's told you it's rained, but you can say 1 plus, that like the circumstances are telling me it likely just rained.
Oh my God. The goddamn raining references. It's like the snowman with the carrot. We've all heard them before. We know what they are. It's like, it's nothing new, Lauren. Big deal. We know what circumstantial evidence is. It's like, wow, okay, so we're going to praise the prosecutor for giving the circumstantial evidence talk. Okay, fantastic. We know you love him and you want to interview him and maybe have his babies.
And so this case, as we've all talked about, is so circumstantial. But I feel like Bloodworth did such an excellent job reminding jurors about all the evidence that they have seen throughout the last weeks, touching on some unique specifics on each piece of evidence that maybe the jurors wouldn't notice, like the 911 call, and really helping them see how Kouri, according to the prosecution, how Kouri poisoned Eric and gave him a lethal dose of fentanyl. That's what the prosecution is stating. But we'll find out if she's convicted of those charges. They also explained how if she gets the aggravated murder charge, that kind of goes into the attempted murder charge, because, in other words, the same evidence that would create the aggravated murder charge would be the same evidence and same pattern that we see in the attempted murder charge. So, in other words, Kouri getting illicit drugs from Carmen just a few days before each incident. So, in other words, if the evidence works in the aggravated murder, it works in the attempted. And that's been a big question of mine, because I have wondered, like, is this attempted murder charge going to be harder to prove, right? And I think that that's an easier way to help kind of understand it, which, by the way, will you put Link Grayson's here with me? She's in the media room while I'm in the courtroom.
Dali, quick, Grayson's here. You're missing it. You're missing Grey Bay. Wait, she's here. She might talk or she might growl. Look.
But will you put in the chat yesterday's or 2 days ago? Yes. So a couple days ago, we did.
Grayson's interfering with the stream.
Excuse me, guys. A couple days ago, we did a video on sort of all the circumstantial evidence and what possibly, and I feel like a lot of monitored in the prosecution sort of.
Oh, look, she looks better like that. Look, that filter's really nice on her. I think she should go live pixelated more often. Maybe a bit like Trish, except Trish tends to freeze, and when she freezes, sometimes it's not the best look, but this pixelated look, I feel like it's hiding a lot of the imperfections for Lauren. And also, she's making a lot more sense right now.
Laying out of the evidence, they connected the dots, but I want to know what all of you think when it comes to the video I did about all of the different pieces of evidence. Thank you. Thank you, Grayson. You're the best. And yeah, how's my How's my service doing? I can't see all of your chats coming through.
Oh, very good.
It's really poor service. We're in the mountains. We can't even go live right outside the courthouse against a quorum order. So we come to the car, we grabbed our lunch at the gas station. That's where everybody eats.
The gas station! Who did you see at the gas station, Lauren? Did you see somebody who might have your head on a platter at the gas station, Lauren? Or was that all of your friends were there? All of your friends were there and they were all like, hey, Lauren. Or were you shunned? Were you shunned at the gas station? Shunned. She certainly remembers her time at the gas station. Oh, no, hang on. We have someone in chat. Not in chat. Someone has just popped into our studio right now. Do we have a guest? Who's that? Hello? Hi. Look, okay, so I'm really sorry that we've been kind of mean to you, but Dali's like a big fan. How are you? Okay. Like, calm down. Just have you had your meaties today? Okay. I'm really sorry you couldn't get into the courtroom. Did you see Nate outside? Jesus Christ.
Nate. Kid duck.
Jesus Christ.
Creepy.
Shut up.
I ate your cat's food again.
Just like keep Senior safe for a moment. I'm not sure if it's okay to have your cats around our guest.
Oh,
Okay. This is ridiculous. Grey Bay on panel? This is a big deal. She hasn't done this since the Trisha appearance.
I know.
We're so lucky. Why does Grayson sound like Linda Blair in The Exorcist? That's quite normal.
We were at the gas station. And I was getting petrol.
Did you get
Did
dinner?
Jesus scare you?
I got a beef stick for dinner.
I got a Slim Jim.
I got a Slim Jim.
Oh,
Oh God, that's where you can get murdered. Stop it.
Right.
You need to always have someone with you. You need to make sure that you've had your dinner because you don't want that to be interrupted. Yeah, and be sure that you have the cops on speed dial because they need to come and protect you from all the stalkers. Dear me, there's plenty of stalkers where you were, like at the trial where all the trial tourists are, and I think it's egregious that you weren't allowed in Grey Bay. Really egregious. So anyway, we'll watch your mum's stream for a little while.
But yeah. Hey everyone. Thank you for loving my sweater. This is Daily Look, by the way. One of our amazing trial sponsors is Daily Look. They did a good job. They are awesome. I recommend them. All right. Well, I know that the defense is going to be very interesting to watch. Oh, speaking of the defense, so their reaction to the prosecution's arguments was very interesting. When certain things were said, I saw them all. Look, Ramos talks to somebody. He's taking vigorous notes, and Nestor and Lewis.
Why is Ben Shapiro here now?
I don't understand why we think that this is okay for women in America to have a defense. Women should be not defending themselves, and we should be looking at all of their behavior and taking into consideration with how they are treated in society.
Fair. You're a nut job, mate.
Are talking and exchanging notes on the other side of Kouri. and they're sort of exchanging what is upsetting them. And that moment when Bloodworth explains that if Kouri gave an illicit drug to Eric, that would be sufficient. I remember that moment, and Ramos is like, "What in the world? That's not okay." And so they took argument. They wanted a mistrial. This is a little extreme. Wanting
it's so extreme wanting a mistrial. How dare they have a motion for mistrial? Like, really? How dare they defend their client's rights that their client is a murderer? She's a murderer. And
well, women in this country need to get back to traditional values, and instead of trying to be a homeowner, they should be raising the kids, and they should not be able to get mortgages. And this would never have happened, and Eric would still be alive if he was a traditional male and the head of household. And this is what they want. This is what they want. This is what they want. This is what they want.
You're actually a dick.
That's pretty good, Ben.
Mistrial over that. Also, I noted that too when they referred to Kouri getting a narcissistic injury. They never said she was narcissistic or had narcissistic personality disorder, because it could imply she has narcissistic traits, but not narcissistic personality disorder. And so when they tried to say that the defense or the prosecution is saying she's a narcissist, I was so glad that the state in their last moment clarified that. They never said that she had narcissistic personality disorder or diagnosed with anything. They simply said she had a narcissistic injury. I thought they really brought it home. Kouri is very thin. I mean, I think we all know that she's thin, but she's even thinner in person. I actually was inside the courtroom when she walked in, and
she's so thin, and I'm quite jealous. Like, I wish I was as skinny as her.
And this is how they should be. They should be thin, and they should be wanting for a male.
Okay, so I'm an Australian, and I'm not that familiar with Ben Shapiro, but is he that much of a dick?
I am a truth teller, and I have never lost a debate. And if you don't like that, facts over feelings, and promo code Dali 25 for 15% off this sweatshirt, and praise be to Allah.
Okay, right, yes, he sucks. He is. Okay.
Well, Lindsay Hendricks, apparently you're on a computer, and I don't think women should be on computers, and I think that's unbelievable that you're allowed to be on a computer. And
Ben, do you condemn Kouri's blouse?
I think Kouri's blouse is a traditional, a well-fitting outfit for her, but I think that I would look better in that outfit personally, and I don't think I mean. I think I don't know. I think that. Never mind.
Okay, bye.
Ben, did you have enough Adderall today?
I don't take Adderall. I talk really fast because I'm a supreme alpha male.
Oh my God.
She is sitting there. She is wearing high heels. Guys, I don't wear high heels anymore. I haven't worn high heels for like over.
And you are a proper lady, and proper ladies do not wear high heels, and that is correct according to the 5th and 16th Amendment. I went to Harvard.
You know she's a breadwinner, right?
No man is a breadwinner. Should have a wife that is a breadwinner over them, and I think that's really wrong. And this is what they want. They start putting these books in schools, and once these books get in schools, and then women are the breadwinner, and that's not right.
Have you met Dr. John Mathias? The dude hasn't got a job. He sits around on his butt all day, and he just waits for this woman to come in and earn money, and he pretends to be a forensic psychologist or something, and his whole background has been completely scrubbed from the internet. We have searched and searched and searched and tried to find some sort of factual evidence to support his claims of having some sort of history of being.
Yeah, history is good because history is, when people were enslaved, that was good. And back in the day, people should be able to own people, and history is great. And
Jesus
also,
Christ.
Lindsay Hendricks is talking about a WAP. I don't know what a WAP is, but I have heard that song about a WAP, and it goes, "Fuck me, swallow me, yeah." And I don't like that, and that's very uncomfortable.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, but Ben won't debate Dr. John. No. It's time. It's time for the verdict is still not here. We are watching the live stream right now. It's not here yet. Jolene is sending people up. Oh, sweet.
Awesome,
Jolene can come in.
Yeah.
Tell Jolene she's got a link. Tell Jolene she's got a link. She can come in. That'd be sweet. Awesome. If she wants to debate with some Ben Shapiro, that would actually be hilarious.
Decade. I cut that. I was just done after a while. But she's wearing high heels and shackles, both sitting there. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I can't say I'm not impressed. So
I can't pull off shackles.
But I will say this too. It is sad to see her family in there. I seen a defendant's family in a criminal trial doesn't always happen, and my heart goes out to them. It's solemn in there. The feeling is solemn, and it's sad. There's a big weight. Of course, it's heartbreaking to see Eric's family here as well.
God.
It's just sad without any public, just a very small row of media, and then that everybody else there is there to either support the defendant or to support
Jolene,
Eric Richins, the victim. And I don't know. It's just a really heartbreaking.
And everybody should support the man of the household.
And Sky Lazaro, many of you notice that she is sitting in the gallery. That is Kouri Richins' well-known former attorney. She is there sitting with the Dardens, with the defendant's side. So, all right, I'm going to take off. My heart went out to Eric's dad today, too. I can't imagine.
Her heart goes out to a lot of people all the time. Who wants her freaking heart? I don't want it. She's always like, my heart goes out to you. It is so heartbreaking. My heart goes out to you. Woman, you haven't got a heart. You have nothing. Like, really, this is such a lie. Such a lie. Lean team, hi everyone. I'll have to catch replay. Oh, Mindy, bye. Mindy, bye. Yeah, Jolene, mate, come in. You got a link. Come in, mate. It's the same link as I sent you the other day.
Jolene, beat it up. Catch a charge.
We have Ben Shapiro on chat, on panel. You can have fun. Yay, Jolene. Thank you for turning up. Seriously, we are like a minute or two away from the verdict. This is going to be nuts. Nuts. What's happening here?
The intensity of the feelings and emotions in that room. And we'll go in and now hear what the defense has to say. And of course, the prosecution will get the final word for a rebuttal. And I'll be with you guys, and we'll be doing our live recap later today. All right. We'll see you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, God. Yeah, that was fantastic.
The evidence proves that.
All right. Well, we're waiting. I can't believe how quick this is. This is stupid. Like, how long's it been? It's been, what, half hour? Hour? If that. Like, they got food. Like, they got dinner. I think it's amazing.
So, 3 hours?
3? No, it hasn't been 3 hours.
It was not 3 hours. It was 2 hours and 57 minutes.
And 25 seconds.
And 25 seconds. 26, actually.
It's never good for the defense. It's never, ever good.
Well, when it comes back this quick, that means there's only one option, and that is going to be a hung jury.
Shut up. You have no idea what you're talking about. I find it so difficult to get my head around how they could even fill everything out that quickly. There are 5 charges.
Well, much like the defendant, they probably forged it.
Does Ben Shapiro have that annoying of a voice?
Please. This is way more annoying than yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
it's pretty obnoxious.
The court feed will not come on until they go on the record. So if people are tweeting about inside the courtroom, we won't see it.
There could be a delay as well.
Is Candace Owen joining the panel next? Fuck, I hope not. I might.
Candace Owens, she used to work for me, and now she's on her own, and she talks bad about me. But you know what? I think that that's nice, but she should not be talking because she's a woman, and they should not be a president of the media.
Oh my God. You know, she's not allowed in our country. So I might actually get in trouble if I had Candace Owens on my stream. Because she incites, conspiratorial violent behavior. That's what my government said when she applied for a visa. Yeah, people were supposedly going to be incited to violent behavior. So we have no free speech here. We have zero. I'm just changing my.
Oh, Kouri is shaking.
I don't believe in free speech for females.
Sorry, what did you say, Dali?
I don't believe in free speech for females. Or did you say Dali?
I said Dali, not you. Guess you talk a lot, mate.
Defense looks defeated, according to Gigi. Aw.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of time for them to look defeated. Hang on a second.
Kouri is shaking.
Oh, mate. I gotta say, at a moment like this, I feel kind of crap for them. They have worked really hard. They worked really hard, and to have the jury not even take more than a couple of hours to think about it is kind of shitty. But okay, if that's what they think, I respect their opinion. If whatever their verdict is, I respect it. There's been a couple of times, there's been a few verdicts or a few trials where I have been very critical of the jury's verdict. Zachariah Anderson is one of them. Richard Allen is another. This one, no. I think there's been enough there for them to make their decision. So not going to be critical of the jury making their decision on this one. It is what it is. Yeah, exactly. Laurie Hallis, are you in chat? You need to come in too if you're here.
Yeah.
Is she here? Comments are coming from Gigi. Yeah. All right. So whilst we're still waiting, we might go back to what I did want to watch is the motion for mistrial, which means nothing anymore. But them talking about her, the state calling her a narcissist, which I just loved the word narcissist. So we can watch that for a bit.
They didn't call her a narcissist. They called her a person with a narcissistic injury that's very different.
It's not really that different. Hang on. Where is it?
Was it?
I've lost everything now. Oh, or have I?
Clearly.
You guys talk amongst yourselves for a second. Sorry, you have to talk to Ben.
I know you've always wanted to talk to me, so go ahead.
He has. He's a big fan.
I am, yeah. You make a lot of good points, I must say.
What do you want to know about the war in Iran?
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
I will tell you everything you need to know.
Oh. Let's see. So, yeah, apparently Gigi is shaking, the poor dear.
What? Gigi is?
No, I'm sorry. Kouri.
Oh.
And so we're just waiting. Eric's father, looks like they're still waiting for him.
Okay. I think I've got it now.
Corey's still shaking. Shake, shake, shake.
To support aggravated murder. That, in fact, is not
Can you hear
true.
that okay? Can you hear that okay?
The only drug that would support
MLS
aggravated
can
murder
join.
would
Sorry?
MLS, you can join too if you want.
Yeah, come in.
Yeah.
be fentanyl. What he said to the contrary is not consistent with the court's instructions, and we would ask that that be corrected with a curative instruction, that they should follow the court's instructions on what it takes. It would not be sufficient if she bought some other type of drug that did not cause his death. That's just not the law. Let's see, just a moment. I think that's it, Your Honor.
I left the pink wristbands. I wanted a blue wristband.
Mr. Bloodworth?
Miss Richins.
Forgive me. I need a little bit more detail as I go through these.
Yeah.
Which of these do you want a curative
Mr.
instruction
Bloodworth.
regarding, and which of these are you moving for a mistrial on?
Moving for mistrial on all of it, Your Honor. The curative instruction, I think, is required by the wrongful information that giving him any illicit street drug is sufficient to support aggravated murder. That's just not true. And that's super important, because if they do believe that, there is evidence to make a finding that there was oxycodone. And there was no oxycodone found in his body. So that can't support a conviction. So that's what I think requires the curative instruction. The rest of it, I don't know any way you can cure it, Your Honor.
The Utah Court of Appeals disagrees with you regarding the prosecutor's comments. A long line of cases talk about the potential prejudicial effect of an improper comment by a prosecutor only being able to be measured after the defense gives its closing and the state gives its rebuttal, and we consider any curative instructions. What's your alternative position there? I could, for example, state and the defendant are present. Ms. Richins is present as well. The court is informed that the jury has reached a verdict. I do not know what it is. We'll invite the jury in a moment. When I do, I'll ask the foreperson a simple yes or no question. Have you reached a unanimous verdict? I expect that person will say yes. I'll ask them to hand the verdict to the bailiff, hand it to me. I will read the verdict. This brings me to important instruction number 1. There can be no outward reactions whatsoever to the verdict. These folks are here against their will. They, all the lawyers, Ms. Richins, every attendee, my court staff, the bailiffs, everybody deserves your respect. There simply cannot be any outward reactions. You have to keep your hands folded in your lap. If you feel overcome with emotion, just look down. We cannot have any outward reaction. Second, once the verdict is read and the jury is discharged, you need to
We're a few
stay
seconds behind.
leave the courtroom
No,
in an
live on the
orderly
TV.
fashion. If anybody in here can't follow these instructions, this is your chance to leave. All right. Fair warning, counsel, Ms. Richins.
Well,
It is my practice to ask all the lawyers and the defendant to stand in respect for the jury as I read the verdict. I just don't want you to be surprised. Okay. Mr. Bloodworth, are we ready for the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Lewis.
we are.
All right.
Miss Richins. Mr. Bloodworth.
I'm calling it not guilty.
I do not. Do you want me to?
Jury nullification incoming.
instant messaging.
Oh, poor thing.
Gobble me up and swallow me, Mr. Bloodworth.
Stop it.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Remember, chat, it's opposite day, okay?
That's opposite day.
Nobody react in the chat.
Okay. Enough, quiet.
Ramos needs a hug.
Hold hands.
All right, jury.
Folks, please have a seat as you come in. Please have a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, with the foreperson you've selected, please stand. May I ask you a yes or no question? Has the jury reached a unanimous verdict?
Yes, we have.
Would you please hand the verdict form to the deputy, and you can have a seat. Thank you.
My bad. ASMR.
All right. Counsel, Ms. Richins, please stand. Count 1, aggravated murder. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Kouri Richins, is guilty of aggravated murder. We, the jury, unanimously agree that the prosecution has proved the following circumstance or circumstances regarding count 1 beyond a reasonable doubt. The homicide was committed for pecuniary gain, and the homicide was committed by means of the administration of any substance administered in a lethal amount, dosage, or quantity. Count 2, attempted aggravated murder. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Kouri Richins, is guilty of attempted aggravated murder. We, the jury, unanimously agree the prosecution has proved the following circumstance or circumstances regarding count 2 beyond a reasonable doubt. The attempted homicide was committed for pecuniary gain. Count 3, insurance fraud. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Kouri Richins, is guilty of insurance fraud. Count 4, insurance fraud. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Kouri Richins, is guilty of insurance fraud. Count 5, forgery. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Kouri Richins, is guilty of forgery. It's signed by the foreperson.
Wow.
Please have a seat. Madam Foreperson, is this the verdict that the jury reached unanimously?
Yes, it is.
Okay, you may have a seat. Ms. Lewis, Ms. Nestor, do you wish the jury to be poll?
Yes, please.
All right. Folks, I'll ask you the same yes or
Right,
no
Mindy?
question, one at a time, starting on my left, working this way. Front row first. If you could show me your lanyard number as I ask you. Juror number 5, is this the verdict you voted in favor of?
I'll be
Yes.
crying.
Juror number 4,
Clinton.
is this a verdict you voted in favor of? Juror number 3.
Yes.
I can't see your name, I'm so sorry. The foreperson, I just need to ask
I
you
know
again,
she's
I'm
in
sorry.
a good mood tonight.
Juror number 2.
Yes, it is.
Juror number 1.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir. Juror number 8.
Yes.
I can't believe how fast that was.
Juror number 7.
Come on, Kouri, look at him. Put some pressure on him.
Juror number 6.
Yes.
All right.
Undo a
Of course
couple
you will
buttons.
appeal.
Counsel, is there anything further on this case before the jury is
Oh, when you appeal.
discharged? Mr. Bloodworth.
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Kouri should have undone a
Lewis?
couple
No, Your
buttons.
Honor.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
What's
this
your
trial is now finished. Thank you for your service. The American system of justice relies on your time and your sound judgment, and you have been generous with both. You serve justice by your fair and impartial decision. All of my previous admonitions are now lifted. You may speak about this case with anyone or with
It's
no
perfect
one at
trial.
all. It is entirely up to you. You might be contacted in the future by the press or by the lawyers. You do not have to talk with them or with anyone else, but you may if you would like. The choice is yours entirely. I'm now turning to the attorneys and instructing them to honor your wishes as officers of the court if you indicate that you do not want to talk about this case.
Lauren.
If you do talk about the case, please respect the privacy of your fellow jurors. The
Don't go
confidences
pasting them
they
down.
may have shared with you during deliberation are not yours to share with others. Thank you, all of you, for your service. Please rise for the jury.
They got there on exactly the right day, didn't they? Grayson's right outside, ready to catch him. Oh my God. This is perfect for them. Can you believe how well this worked out?
All right, please have a seat. Ms. Lewis, we need to get a pre-sentence investigation report, and we need to set sentencing. I imagine, Mr. Bloodworth, that the state would request that that be special set.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Lewis, does defendant waive the 45-day limit for sentencing?
Yes, we will.
All right. Let me call up my calendar.
She wore her lucky flowers.
Should we be looking in May, Ms. Lewis?
That's fine.
Do you have a sense of it, Mr. Bloodworth?
Damn, stop playing
April
Pokemon
is
Go.
not possible. In May, do you have a sense of when would be appropriate?
Lauren's
Your Honor,
about to
can I step
climax.
back and talk to the victim's family?
Sure. Ms. Lewis, if you need a moment to confer with anyone.
Right. But Mindy, it's nuts.
Yeah.
Your Honor, any day in May works.
Any day in May.
Without having to move something, which I am, of course, willing to do, I could do it during the week of May 25 or the morning of May 13. But if those times don't work, or if the week of May 25 is too far out, I'll move something to accommodate council schedules. Ms. Lewis, why don't I begin with you?
Either of those days would work for the defense.
Is a morning enough time?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Lewis?
Yes.
Okay. We'll set sentencing for 9:30 a.m. Wednesday, May 13. We're hereby referring Ms. Richins for the preparation of a pre-sentence investigation report. Ms. Lewis, anything else on the record today?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Bloodworth?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Richins, I'll see you again, May
Ooh.
13, 9:30 a.m. I need
I'll see
everyone
you
to
again,
stay
woman.
seated, follow the instructions of the Summit County deputies. The court is in recess. Travel safely.
Travel safely.
Sorry, Kouri.
Travel safely on your way to your luxury prison. May God have mercy on your soul.
I hear it's a nice one. It might not be that luxurious, but it's
Should've let
quite
some of the-
nice.
Should have let the girls out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Could have got a better
well,
verdict.
Someone's going to have the girls out right now because I think that there's going to be a press conference pretty soon. I think Bloodworth is going to feel pretty pleased with himself and he's going to be outside talking to the press. And I think the press is going to be getting out there with their very expensive equipment like that.
It'd be funny if the sister writes a book on grief.
Okay, so can you imagine what's happening right now? So the jurors are being excused. They're probably being given a little bit of instruction and the chance for the attorneys to speak to them for a bit. That's usually what happens. But they'll be let out pretty quickly because it's late and they've had a really long trial. They want to go home. But they'll be let out and Attack Grayson will be nearby. They would have had their eye on who the most vulnerable ones were for sure, like who will be the most likely ones to talk. I reckon that Lauren and Grayson are like, yeah, juror this, juror that, juror that. They've done this so many times. They're good at this stuff. Now, I reckon that Lauren would be trying to get the jurors and Grayson would be over videoing or getting ready to video the prosecutor. Depending on who comes out first, it'll be a matter of who can get to where in time. It'll be a switcheroo.
I guess that's outside the courthouse.
See if we can see them. Channel 6 on screen. She used to work for Channel 6. If I was a juror and seen Grayson running up at me, I'd poke her right in the eye. I wouldn't want to risk catching something. She's speeding up past them, all right. Someone warn them.
Kouri's side of the family behind me, very stoic. I couldn't see or hear any reactions from them. And I'm just turning around here to see if any family members are filing out. Again, the bailiffs were having us do that in a more orderly fashion. I was talking to the head of court security, and of course, there's heightened emotions with a big decision like this. So they want to make sure that there's no conflict, that everyone gets out fine and safe. We also learned that they set a sentencing date for Kouri Richins. I believe it's Wednesday, May 13th, 9:30 in the morning. So that's when we'll be back here to hear about that. Want to talk a little bit about Kouri's reaction there. The judge had her stand along with her attorneys, and she was, she stood very still, looked very solemn, and I saw she hung her head when she heard that first guilty, and her head stayed there. And then she kept her eyes trained on the desk in front of her when she heard each of those counts being read. So we know the jury only deliberated for about 3 hours, a little less than 3 hours. According to my notes, that they were given the case at 2:56, and then we heard just before 6 o'clock they had a verdict. So that went quickly. I'm just looking around here to see if family is still filing out. This is supposed to
pause. Thank you.
She wore sneakers today. Breaking news.
No, I think, is that Lauren wearing sneakers? Because if Lauren's wearing sneakers, that makes sense because she's got to run. She's got running to do today. Is that Lauren straight ahead? Oh, where? Wait. Lauren's spotting.
counsel if they wanted to speak with us, but also this is totally their decision. So that's where we're at right now, you guys. I don't know if you have any questions, any further questions about how that all went down, but after 15 long days of witness testimony, a lot of questioning back and forth, and then that defense resting unexpectedly, this case, I think, came to an abrupt end for a lot of people. A lot of people didn't expect it to end this quickly.
Yeah, Shelby, one of the questions I was interested by the instructions that the judge gave everyone in the courtroom.
Orange used to things ending quickly. I mean, John.
Down to what they should do. He didn't want any outburst of emotion. He wanted no demonstration of that. They were to look down if they had some kind of emotional. Is that
just like Lauren during sex?
Sorry.
Is that usual, and was that typical in a courtroom where they're reading a verdict?
You know, Jeannie, I have heard quite a few judges warn people that, and bailiffs beforehand, that there should be no outward reaction, to keep emotions to yourself, no clapping. They really outlined what was not allowed. And this judge made it very clear, Judge Morozic, that he did not want any kind of outward signs of emotion or reaction. And it seems to me, from what I could
Those are also Hella's rules for when I stream with her.
see and hear, media was in the front row, that everyone abided by that. Of course, tears, crying is a natural emotion, but it wasn't anything that seemed excessive or out of line from what I could see.
I think we've got a press conference.
Everyone obey.
We're all in the back corner of
Wait, we've got something. Wait on.
This parking lot, because we've had to follow what's called a decorum order, where the judge has set very strict rules on where we can be, what's allowed, where we can have photography going, and they have said that we can really only have live shots, record
Okay, so hang on.
video, take photos in this back part of the parking lot. So that's why you're seeing this whole long line of media here. And as you can see, we're all still awaiting to see if family, associates, friends will come out. And I also want to let you guys know that throughout the days, the weeks of this trial, we have seen a large group with the Richins. We see the Richins family every single day. And then I've kind of described it as their small army of continue checking. In Kouri's row, there's typically 4 to 5 people that are here to support her, but we haven't seen that filled. And then the judge made us aware that starting Monday, so today, no public.
I've seen someone clap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So was it that Ali? What's his face?
Ali Abulaban.
Ali Abulaban. Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen defendants be acquitted on the first charge and do a dive into the gallery, not realizing they could be convicted on the second charge.
That was Rihanna's boyfriend.
Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah, in California.
Yeah. He dived into the
he tried
gallery
to crowd surf after the verdict.
Yeah, he crowd surfed into Rihanna's arms, and then it was like, hang on, you're not off yet, too.
Yeah, you still got more charges, buddy. That'd be awkward.
But he did get off. He did get off. That could have been really bad.
Would be allowed. And so we had more family members, more friends, more associates sitting in those rows. Just taking a look here, I still don't see anyone leaving the court. Oh, I can see. Megan, I don't know if you're able to zoom in there.
Let's zoom in on the victim's
Pete,
family.
don't fail me now. Lauren just, cartoon of it. Cartoon noises just going to she.
Right.
Like the Roadrunner.
This news station, I'm not surprised you work for this news station. Look at them. They're just like, let's zoom in with the big magnifying lens onto the victim's family, shall we?
Richins coming out. I can see them hugging. I don't know if you're able to see that. Katie embracing someone, but I don't know if they're making their way back here to give us any public comment. Okay, we just heard that the Richins family will not be speaking.
Using the.
Sorry.
Oh my God, how far away are you? Like, if you're going to get the shot, then get the shot. If you're going to be a ghoul, be a ghoul. But, like, you're using the lens from, like, the Hubble telescope could barely get a better picture.
I'm pleased they're not, like, right up in their face. Like, at least that's good.
It is true. That is true.
Yeah.
To media. We're going to keep an eye out for any other people who trickle out.
You keep an eye
here.
out.
But yeah, that's just the lay of the land. Every single day, there's been a lot of people with the Richins side, not as many people with Kouri's side. And I also want to point out, we've mentioned Kouri's kids so much throughout this trial, and you have to wonder how those young boys are doing.
Well, and that was one of the things Deanie and I were talking about this earlier, talking about those kids and the effect on them, short term, long term. I mean, this has got to be devastating. It has been over the course of the last 4 years as all this stuff's worked out. You were talking about family members, friends. It's going to be tough. Any of us who have been in situations like this, when it's so fresh, whatever the verdict, unless you've had someone out there who has been very vocal throughout the process, usually they don't talk that much. As you showed all the media too, down the line there, it does give us a good idea of just how impactful this is and how many eyeballs are on this. In fact, we were talking, Shelley Osterloh, one of our former reporters for KSL, now working for Dateline, has been out there as well. And this is one of those, when you think about those Dateline type stories, this is one of those that could fill up 2 hours of that because of all the twists.
Oh, mate, there's going to be so many more Datelines and so many more Netflixes and Hulu's and stuff like that.
I think one of the jurors is going to get in the car to finally go home, and Lauren's just going to pop up from the back seat. Can I get an interview?
Hi.
And turns and just how much is involved in this.
One thing I thought was interesting in this process is that up until now, the jury has been forbidden to talk to anyone about this case. And we've heard the judge repeatedly say that over and over again.
That's normal, though. Are these people going to keep going on with this shit? Like, this is actually what happens. Okay, I'm just going to go catch up to real time. Oh, God.
Attorneys kind of as they're coming out of the courtroom there to be able to see if it, and none of the attorneys are willing to speak to us right now. We're still, again, kind of corralled in a certain media location. It's a case that's been very difficult, very challenging, and long awaited to be able to get to this point right here. As we've been mentioning all along here, it was 4 years ago this month here where Eric Richins was found dead inside of his home. Obviously.
Here. We got napped
until 5 o'clock at night, listening to all of the evidence, listening to what has been presented, the witnesses, the prosecution, the defense.
What?
And
You at night?
To go. I've interviewed jurors in the past from other trials. If you've followed our work, especially the Lori Daybell case, for some of these jurors, it sticks with them. They go to counseling, they go to therapy. In fact, one of them couldn't even speak to me about the experience for a year, because it was so traumatic and traumatizing for them. So that is what we are looking at right now.
Keep an eye out, Nate. Watch out, mate.
He's going to stand by here. Do you want to swing around?
Yeah,
here
he's actually making sure Laura's not there.
Line of cameras here in the parking lot. The judge has issued a courthouse decorum order, so we need to stay here along this road.
Imagine how much you'd need if you streamed with her.
Or anything.
Shut up.
Or we'll be in trouble. We'll be in contempt of court. So that is why we are back here,
and
that gives room and space for the.
Do court orders apply in the parking lot?
Leave and do what they need to do.
I don't know if it's decorum order that says you've got to be a certain far away, or
like you can't record in the courthouse.
I don't want to cut off just yet, because we could get somebody to
record outside.
Trickle decorum order all the way
this
out.
Trial began February 23rd here at this courthouse in Park City, Utah, Summit County. And just 1 second, Jordan, I'm going to see if maybe one of these. There's an international journalist from overseas.
I find this very strange. Yeah.
He's been attending the trial every day. He came from the UK just to witness.
Is it just me, or is the media like this? Paparazzi's always been like this.
Ways that the court systems are handled here in America versus in the UK, where cameras are not allowed in court. Just stand by.
It seems to me it's been like this for a long time. If you think about the Scott Peterson trial.
Oh, God.
Well, the Scott Peterson trial, there was no cameras in the courtroom. And if you ask people about the Scott Peterson trial, they say, there's so many people who say, I watched that, when it's not possible for them to have watched that. They watched the clips from the news.
So just to recap, if you're just tuning in, this trial began the 23rd of February here at the courthouse. Kouri Richins claimed all along that she did not poison her husband, that she did not commit insurance fraud, and that she did not commit forgery on any of these counts. The defense said that Eric
That's fair,
either accidentally or purposely ingested fentanyl, that Kouri never did it, and they tried to poke holes, I should say, through all of the prosecution's arguments in the past 3 weeks. In fact, hard to believe that closing arguments were just today. Everything happened just today. The jury didn't even need an evening to go home and think about it. But we heard first from the prosecution laying out their closing argument for about 2 hours. Then the defense came on and said the prosecution has not proved this case. She spoke for around an hour and 20 minutes. Then Mr. Bloodworth came back, gave the rebuttal prosecution argument, and said this is what you need to pay attention to the jurors. So we're going to break this all down tonight on Courtroom Insider. I'll play you some clips throughout the day. Normally we go live at 7 o'clock with this Mountain Time. I think today, to give us enough time to get back to the hotel room, we will go live at 8 o'clock tonight, Mountain Time. We'll break down everything that happened today. Gigi. Are you live?
Are you
We're
live?
gonna bring in Gigi. She was in the courtroom today. You were here Friday too. Tell me, what was the feeling like in the courtroom during closing
Closings, it was really.
Are you scared right now, Gigi?
I mean, because it's rapid. You're hearing all the things that you've heard about for months, and even years if you followed this case, and it's just tied up in a neat little bow. You know, and I thought both sides did best they could. The state really brought home the intent and the motive with Kouri. And that's what that jury needed to hear in this convoluted case. And clearly it was enough for a verdict in under 3 hours.
Did you catch any sort of emotion or signs
it's gonna be pissed.
during the closing arguments?
It's good.
Any sort of, regret, or did anything upset her?
No, it wasn't moments.
A couple of times.
So many
during
people think it
during the
was.
state's closings and rebuttal, I saw her shake her head no. Like she was not agreeing with what they were saying. But other than that, no. The most emotion I saw out of her was actually when we first got let back in the courtroom and she was shaking. Yes. So you could see her shirt just, shaking so hard, which it's the rest of her life. So, yeah, it was a big thing for her. But I mean, we've been through this for years. And one thing, her sentencing date is going to be Eric's 44th birthday.
Wow, I did not realize that.
So she'll be sentenced on the day he would have turned 44. So,
wow,
kind of full circle, I guess.
I'm wondering if somebody's coming out here. What did you? Let's see who we have here, Jordan. Oh, it looks like the defense. The defense attorneys are leaving right now.
Come on, give a statement.
Dan, how you doing? Good to see you.
Who's Gigi waving at? I could imagine saw Lauren or Grayson hiding behind one of those cars right now. I'm just expecting them to pop their heads up any second.
Imagine the female attorneys finally let Ramos off his leash and he just goes and cusses them all out.
Fuck you all. I can do a much better job. She'd be free right now if it weren't for you two.
I did not. You did not. I did not. You did not.
Are you getting pizza? You want to come out and do a quick interview? Sorry,
Ooh.
get out of your way.
Who's that?
What are we
Who'd he get? Who'd he get?
What are we missing?
Run, Nate, run! Oh, wait, where's Lauren? Where's Lauren? Lauren's putting.
Sick? No.
I'm just relieved. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
Who's that?
Tell me about that.
Grayson's
Oh, I'm feeling relieved.
sister.
Oh, justice is served. Yep. Justice. I don't really know what to do.
What's the last 4 years been like as far as waiting for this moment?
Hard and difficult and emotional.
Who is she?
Yep. We're definitely relieved.
Were you surprised the jury came back so quick with the verdict?
Yeah, the sound isn't good. Can you boost it at all?
We weren't prepared for it to be that quick, but
I am.
surprised
Yeah.
a little.
When it came back that quick, did you think, okay, this is probably a guilty verdict because it came back so quick, or did it give you any indication?
No, I was just as nervous.
We've always been positive. We've been positive for the time. So as a family, we just tried to stay together and let justice prevail. So,
Do you feel like you can start healing more now that this is concluded?
Oh God, this doesn't feel right.
Boys at the heart of this, do you have any hopes and wishes for them?
They're just love. There's a lot of love surrounding them. They're great boys, and they're gonna
Maybe.
be fine.
You know, obviously, we're all here for this murder trial, but how would you want Eric to be remembered beyond the circumstances of his death?
He was an amazing father, brother, son, nephew, friend. He was everyone's best friend. Everyone that you ask, how do you know Eric? He was his best friend. So he was an amazing person. The most contagious laugh out there. So we loved him, and he's got some great boys, and we're just excited to
Surround them.
Like it.
Wrap them up, and yeah, it's gonna make their life. It's a great family.
How taxing has this been, particularly on Jean? You see Katie, Amy crying in there. How's it been for them? Watching them go through this.
and rough to relive it. One thing to have someone pass away, and then a year later to have circumstance kind of flip and have to deal with that again and be sad all over again, but under different circumstances, and it's been tough.
Hard on them. I'm sure they can speak for that on their own later time. Yeah, we're just here for them and the family. Here for Eric.
You want me to keep going, or?
This doesn't really feel right. Is there anything else? Has anyone else got anything? We just have a look, see if anyone else is live out there. There's got to be someone else live out there, surely. Hang on, let me have a look. Let me have a look. Sorry, the young girl, and she's sad, and
Yeah.
they're all thinking the perfect questions to ask that will make her emotional, but also not come across as if that's their goal. Yeah. See, the girl is small fry to her, Lauren. She wants a juror.
Yeah.
Or the prosecutor, both. That's what she wants. She's not after the girl. She can care less about the girl. Yeah. Because and also, I don't know if this is what you're referring to, too old to give a shit. It's a double-edged sword talking to the girl, because it looks kind of bad to talk to the girl. She wants blood worth. Yes, exactly. She wants blood worth. Gotta say, I'm glad this is over for now. Yeah. I understand that Kay Woodcock was going to be there for the family. Yeah, fair enough. She's been through something similar, as in had to sit through a bunch of evidence for days and days and days, and then through closing arguments, having to hear about her loved ones being killed. So it's something that I wouldn't think that many people could empathize with properly, unless you've been there. Yeah, me no likey, questioning a teen right after verdict. Thank you, Mindy Caldwell. Thank you. That's exactly how I feel about that situation right now. And I kind of understand the journalists that are there at the moment. They're like, well, what else have we got to do? The parents are there and they seem okay with it, and everyone else is doing it, and there's nothing else to do. So, okay, I suppose I'll do this. So they're kind of just tacking on to the person who started it. But okay, if it were me in that situation, I guess I'd be like, okay. And then I'd be like, there's got to be something else I can be doing right now. Yeah, her parents, exactly this one, her mum. Yeah, to be fair, her parents seemed okay with it. And yes, they are. They're just filling time. Yeah. Has Nate's walked away, has he? Interesting. Interesting. Can we go back to Nate, please? Dali, do you have Nate?
Mm.
I might just go to this guy for a minute.
She mentioned Kouri.
Thank you.
I'm gonna, pull back the curtain and tell you how this all works.
Thank you. Yeah, cool.
Every week, the media.
Of course, Lauren's going to be stalking the family.
And because there's more.
Yeah.
Have we got anything on Channel 6? Let me just go to Channel 6 for a sec. Channel 6. Stream will resume shortly on Channel 6. Does that mean that they
No,
think
most of them have ended.
Does that mean that the lawyers have all left? I think the defense has left.
Yeah.
We saw them go out in the car park. I'm really surprised the prosecutors aren't doing a victory lap. That's not normal. Like, especially in a situation like this. What's KUTV?
It's a station.
Okay, what's KUTV got? Hello Lucky Kitty? Let me have a look. I really want to see the press conference from the prosecutors if they're doing one live.
They just got weather.
Well, they are doing the weather right now. So, no. Channel 2. What's on Channel 2? Do I just type in Channel 2? Yeah, Dali, you can go. It's fine.
Are you sure?
Of course. Yeah, KUTV 2. Let me see.
And then, yeah, I'll be doing my trial tomorrow.
Yeah, you can talk about that while I'm looking.
Timothy Olson is a man in Wisconsin who was nicknamed the Ripoff Romeo. He liked to go on dates, use Tinder, use dating sites to meet women and then rob them. So he has quite a sketchy background. In this case, he abducted a 79-year-old woman, and she gets free. She's okay now, but he's on trial and he's pro se. He is quite a handful. He tries to do everything he possibly can to delay and will constantly annoy the judge. He's quiet at first, but then as the trial goes on, he starts to get more and more exuberant. So I'm going to be streaming that one tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah. I'm going to be there. Sorry, I'm just annoyed because I can't find anything.
Yes.
This is probably exactly how Laura's feeling right now.
Right.
Like, where is everybody? Where'd they go? Unless she's actually cornered one of them. In which case she's like...
And he does testify as well, at least briefly.
Oh, yeah, he testifies. So, yeah, I'm going to be on your stream for that tomorrow. We'll start with that. So, with opening statements. At what time did you say?
6 p.m. Eastern.
6 p.m. Eastern. Fantastic. All right. Yeah, he looks like he's nuts. So, I am just going to redirect us over to Sean. Sean is going to continue to stream whatever it is that's coming out of the local news stations. Let me just set up my redirect now. Thank you guys for hanging out. Wow, that was nuts. I cannot believe that was so quick. I personally believe that if I was on a jury and I went in there and STS has Sky, oh sweet. I want to watch that. Cool. All right. So if I was on a jury and I walked into the jury room and everyone said that they all have the same opinion, me, being the annoying person I am, would say, I think we should sleep on it, guys. myself, because I think that considering that it's somebody's life on the line, even if we all agreed, I think we should consider, okay, if it were guilty on all counts, assuming it's not guilty.
Yeah. I will see you later.
Okay, bye-bye. You're so tired, aren't you? See ya. Yep. Bye. 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 Okay. Bye,
All right.
darling.
Bye, guys.
No.
Night night.
No.
Oh.
Don't leave the frogs on.
I almost hit end stream.
Oh, God.
Oh, I hit end stream. I caught myself in time.
Okay. Bye.
Okay.
Right. What I was saying was, if it were everyone guilty, I think I would say, look, I think we should all consider if we can find any reasonable doubts in our mind and sleep on it and then come back in the morning. And everyone might hate me for that, but I think I'd do that. Even if I had decided that there were no reasonable doubts in my mind, I would put that question to everybody and go, let's meet up tomorrow. And if we all still feel the same way, cool. Yeah. But that's just me. And they'd probably all go, she is a silly bitch. But it's someone's life. Thanks, Hella and Dali. Great stream as always. Great night to everybody. Thanks, Hella and Dali. Happy St. Patrick's Day Eve. Oh, it is, isn't it? It's green tomorrow. Actually, it's green today. 17th today. Love St. Patrick's Day. I have lost my ass off, Dali. They all agreed she forged to Ruth Ann. That was a lot of charges for a very short time. Yeah, and that's why I'm so shocked that they got through all those charges and went, yep, that one too. Yeah. So it's today for me, yes. I always get dismissed from jury because of DP. See, if I was in a death penalty state, I'd probably get dismissed from jury duty for that too, because I very much disagree with the death penalty. Yeah. So I could never be on a death penalty jury. No. Okay, cool. All right. Pitchforks. Oh, you have jury duty next month, Molly Colleen? Good for you. Well done for doing your civic duty. I think you'll be a wonderful juror, Molly Colleen. Okay, guys. Oh, you think the jurors are coming out? How do you know that? Goodness me, save the jurors. Save them. Save them. Oh, no, please save them. Shit. Someone do something to save them, I swear. Okay, bets on if she gets one or not. I reckon she's going to get one. She got there in time. She has her attack, Grayson. She's there. She has a goal. We all know it. She's going to get one. I reckon she's going to get one. Who is she? Lauren. Lauren's going to get one for sure. No question. I mean, the family are already aware of who she is, and they're not going to go near her. But a juror, top prize. Maybe Grayson will scare them away. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, guys. Hello Web Sleuth is now monetized. All proceeds go to Ostrom. That's weird. They've made such a big deal of not being monetized. Okay, guys, we're going to redirect over to Sean. He's still covering the press conferences and stuff. And I would like you to all have a wonderful evening. Thanks for staying with us for our recaps on Richins. If we do any more of this, we will play the song again. But otherwise, you can listen to the song. There is a video just of the song that you can play as much as you like. And yeah, we'll be back to regular programming, whatever the hell that is. in the next few days. But tomorrow I'll catch you on Dali's stream where he's running his pro se trial, which is going to be heaps of fun. And that'll be an hour earlier. So that will be at 6 p.m. Eastern. So make sure that you remember to swap over to Dali's stream for that one. I'll do a post so that you all remember as well. Oh, and I didn't say thank you to Jackie for the $14.99 panel discussion. Well, we kind of had a panel discussion with Ben Shapiro and Gray Bay for a little bit. Thank you, Jackie, for all your support. You're so lovely. And yeah, it's time to go. So thank you. And here is the song.
Her name was Hella. She was an Aussie. She was a fake lawyer from the future. She got on YouTube and made some live streams. The co-host is Dali and she dances sometimes. The words are always so loud and because she's an 803.